took back her engagement ring, accused her of cheating, and then said the baby she gave birth to wasn't his. Today, everything comes down to one DNA test, because this couple is either walking toward marriage or straight into heartbreak. But the deeper this case goes, the uglier it gets. Money problems, toxic arguments, screaming matches, and accusations that could destroy a family forever. And wait until you hear why he thinks the baby isn't his, because the courtroom goes completely silent. Stay till the end, because Judge Lynn's final speech might be the most brutal relationship reality check you'll ever hear.
For a couple of years, they were ready to tie the knot, but then Brittany delivered a baby Romel didn't believe was his. Can a DNA test lead to wedding vows? Brittany Martin and Romel Penner have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court before your vows starts now.
Ms. Martin, Mr. Penner, I'm here today on a Before Your Vows. You want my opinion as to whether or not you should get married, even though you recently took your engagement ring back from her. So that's not a good start, but we'll talk about that momentarily. I've given you compatibility tests, and we will talk about that as well. You have also given me your license with permission to tear it up, should I think it is ill-advised, or give it back to you, should I think that your union is a good idea. In addition, Ms. Martin, you have a child that is 1 year old. Mr. Penner, you're not altogether sure it's yours, and you wanted to know. We gave you a DNA test, and we have the results of that as well. But before we get to any of that, Ms. Martin, why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship with Mr. Penner and why you're not so sure you want to marry him?
Because first of all, I left my family, friends, everybody, moved to Wisconsin with this man. And I'm from Tennessee.
Okay.
And I moved to Wisconsin, and off the jump, I got a job and was taking care of what I was supposed to have been taken care of. And not knowing anybody, I met friends at work, and I wanted to go out and make friends, and went to a couple of things after work with a few coworkers, and I met a few of his friends before that. So in the meantime, I'm out and I spot one of his friends who's obviously not speaking to me, didn't say anything, just watching me. And I didn't think too much about it. And then I get home and he was like, well, such and such saw you and you was all over this person.
Now, this is the part a lot of couples relate to. One person is focused on survival, bills, kids, stability, while the other person is chasing a dream. And listen, there's nothing wrong with chasing a dream. But when your partner feels like they're carrying the whole relationship alone, that dream can start looking like selfishness real fast. And trust me, this money conversation is only making the trust issues worse.
Kissing this person, you left with this person, and I didn't pay no mind to it. I was just like, that's not true. And then ever since then, I'm a cheater, and when I got pregnant with my daughter, he automatically off the gate wasn't hearing it. It wasn't his, period.
Mr. Penner, do you believe that Ms. Martin was unfaithful to you?
Yes, I do, because my friends have no reason to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? And if they seen her out here doing something, they're gonna come back and tell me. Because we have a loyalty thing like that. I don't believe, for a second that she wasn't out there kissing somebody, and because that's just the type of person she is.
Why do you think that's the type of person she is? She's an out at the club kissing people kind of person.
Because hey, when we met, she was kissing me at the club. So I'm thinking.
But you were kissing her too.
Oh yeah. No doubt about that.
So that doesn't make you a cheater, right?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So why don't you tell me specifically what she does that makes you believe that she's the type of woman who would run around on you?
Because the old saying says if you somebody keep accusing you of something, maybe they're the one that's doing something, in their life.
So she's accusing you?
Yes, ma'am.
Of cheating?
Yes,
Are
yes,
you?
she is. No, I'm not. Not at all.
So let me ask you this: what happened a couple of months ago when he took the ring back?
We got into it about a financial situation because I feel like I'm financially obligated to do everything. Like, I'm always the one. I got to make sure the rent's paid. Got to make sure the lights on, TV. My kids need this. They need that. That comes first. When he gets...
See, this is where relationships start breaking emotionally. A woman leaves her entire life behind for a man, moves states away, builds a home with him, and the moment she gets pregnant, he says, "That baby ain't mine." That kind of accusation changes everything. And honestly, If there's no trust, what exactly are y'all trying to save here? But wait, because the reasons he gives for doubting her are about to sound even crazier.
Paid, he takes his money and it's all the way. I got a show or a studio, CD, shirts. He's doing other recreational stuff, but you got to have a place to stay.
Speaking of the show, you're an aspiring rapper, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know, I'm telling you, if all the aspiring rappers end up rappers, there won't be anybody left to listen.
Right? Sure.
Are you pulling your weight financially?
Ma'am, I disagree with everything she just said because...
Okay, well, tell me about it.
She's not the only one working. She's not the only one, the only breadwinner in the house. Basically, when it comes to the financial thing, she wants to do what she wants to do with the money. We take care of the bills, and, we take care of our kids or whatever.
You say we.
We, as together.
Together,
not just
I understand that. She's saying that the we is really her.
No, that's
and
because...
what I'm trying to understand is how much of that we is you.
It's 50-50. Sometimes it's 60-40. Either way, but at the same time, with all due respect, she's trying to make it look like that I don't help out, I don't do this, I don't do that, which I do. What she wants to do is what she wants to do with the money.
What does she want to do?
My money, she wants to do what she wants to do with my money, and she wants to do what she wants to do with her money. She wants to take the money, go buy perms, $70-80 pairs of flats or whatever, just to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to do something. This is my dream I have, and that I'm trying to do for my family.
Now, Mr. Penner, the rap business is very hard, and it's difficult when you're an aspiring rapper. How much do you make a month? I mean, it's not going to be consistent, but ballpark me.
I'm probably making about $2,000 a month.
Does he really?
Yes.
And of that $2,000, how much do you bring to pay the bills in the home?
Oh, that's first. Now that's first. What she's mad about is that the money that I have left over, the extra money that I might put towards... That you
reinvest in the business.
Because you have to invest in yourself to ever get anywhere. If I just sit here and don't invest in myself, I'll never make anything,
Ms. Martin, do you understand that? In order to have a business, you need to reinvest in that business. Because if he blows up like... I always say a name and everybody says he was done 10 years ago, so I'm not going to say a name. But if he blows up like somebody big, whomever, Jay-Z, he's still hot. I got that part. If he blows up like Jay-Z, you Junior Beyonce.
Yeah, but I just feel that the extra money that he does have over it, I can understand him putting some to it, or split it up, put some into that, put some in case on a rainy day, in case you need something where we don't have to be struggling or be without.
At least he admitted he was wrong. But let's be honest here. A lot of people apologize after the damage is already done. And repeated disrespect with an apology attached to it is still disrespect. You can actually hear how drained she is emotionally. But somehow, despite all this chaos, they still want to get married. And honestly, that DNA result is about to change the entire energy in this courtroom.
Martin, in your papers, you say you don't like the way Mr. Penner talks to you. Why don't you tell me how he talks to you?
Romel talks down. He acts like I'm his child. I don't know if it's because he's 6 years older than me. He's like, I don't know if I'm dating my father or my boyfriend, because he picks me apart. I could say the wrong word that don't belong there, and he's just on me. He just eats me up.
Give me an example.
Well, for groceries, we was getting ready to make tacos, and I asked him to make a list of everything he wanted, so I wouldn't leave anything out. Went to the store, got everything that he had asked for, everything. I heard everything that he had said. So as I'm unpacking the groceries, he's going through the groceries behind me. But where's the refried beans? I'm like, you didn't say nothing about no beans. And next thing you know, he's knocking stuff over, and he's having a tantrum, talking about you don't do nothing right. I don't know why I'm even here. Like, all this is coming from that. It's got to be more than that.
Did you lose your mind over refried beans?
See that, Your Honor, she's over dramatic. You know what I'm saying? First of all,
I want to talk about refried beans.
Refried beans. I love my beans. I love my beans to death. So.
And in that particular circumstance, did you get angry because she didn't have refried beans?
I did get a little angry, but.
And when you say a little angry, tell me your conduct. What did you do?
Okay, first of all, the reason why I say she talks to me a certain way too.
No. You answer my question.
Okay.
What was my question?
You asked me about the refried beans.
Please tell me the level of anger that you reached over the refried beans.
I mean, maybe a 4 or 5.
Were you yelling?
Maybe a little bit, but not just...
Did you throw anything around?
No, I didn't throw anything around.
Did you curse?
Yeah, I cursed.
Yes.
I cursed.
Did you say she never does anything right?
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that at all. I didn't
You
say
cursed over refried beans.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did you apologize afterwards, saying that was really childish of me and I shouldn't have done it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did he?
Y'all notice something? Most toxic relationships don't explode over big things. They explode over small things that have been building up for months. This argument ain't really about refried beans. It's about resentment, disrespect, frustration, and feeling unheard. And the scary part? When couples start fighting over tiny stuff like groceries, the relationship is usually already emotionally exhausted.
Yes.
Okay, good. See, that's good. Hey, people make mistakes, but you got to forgive them when they ask for forgiveness. Now, Mr. Penner, you wanted to tell me what she says to you. Why don't you tell me?
Basically, she talks to me crazy. Like, you know, she calls my phone and goes reckless, just like, where you at? Well, who's behind? You know, who's with you? And you better come home right now, or I'm leaving. And you know, it's always this and that. So it can get very, very harsh. You know, you know,
expletives all in there,
exclamation
and everything.
marks. You know what I'm saying? Periods, everything. You know, fill in the blanks.
Well, curse words is what I meant.
Yes, ma'am.
And
it gets
Ms.
real
Martin, do you go over top with the language?
Yes, because Romel will ignore me. I'll ask him, send him a polite message or polite conversation. Oh yeah, okay, click, just hangs up. Like before I can get what I'm saying out, he hangs up the phone like a kid. Like, who does that? And I'll call back and he's ignoring it. And then by the time he answered on the 16th call, I'm irate.
Mm-hmm. Do you not respond or reply to a rational concern the first time out the gate?
I mean, yes, but I mean, if it's not that important, I'm recording. I'm in a studio.
See?
You know, don't just keep calling me over and over. I got the first 15 messages that you sent me about, you know, you can't find the baby's cup.
Well, we're gonna figure out what is and is not important enough to have a telephone call about, and we're also going to resolve your concerns about whether or not.
Okay, now we're getting to the moment everybody's waiting for. Because this isn't just about cheating accusations anymore. This is about a child. Imagine being a mother and the father of your baby publicly questioning your loyalty based on rumors and skin color. That pain hits different. But at the same time, if a man genuinely has doubts, should he ignore them? This next part is about to get real uncomfortable.
That baby is yours.
When divorce court before your vows continues, will a baby picture reveal the father's true identity?
Compatibility tests, and nothing shocking came out of it. I wasn't alarmed or amazed. I didn't have any exclamation marks or stars anywhere. So sometimes I do. I mean, it's typical male-female stuff, like you wrote and he said yes, no, maybe, but which is cool, because that's what everybody is. It does indicate, however, that you two have a communication problem that is extraordinary, and that you think it's all him and you think it's all her, and when I'm going to say it's both of you. You know what I mean? Neither one of you knows how to speak to one another, and we're going to talk about that a little later on. But because I think you're probably more interested, and I'm more interested in, again, you not believing that baby is yours. There was one conversation that your friends had with you about her at a bar, correct?
Correct.
It was not ongoing, it was just that one occasion.
Correct.
Was it female friends or male friends?
It was male and female friends.
Male and female friends.
Right.
Is that the sole basis of your concern?
No, because the baby looks Puerto Rican and Indian. And
The
I'm
baby
pure
looks
African
Puerto
American.
Rican and Indian.
Yes, ma'am. And
Do
I'm
we
pure
have a
African
picture
American.
of the baby?
Do I have one? The picture?
Yeah, do we have a picture?
Yes, you are.
You don't think that looks like a black baby?
She's about 7 shades lighter than me.
I'm light.
And
I'm light.
Yeah.
But you know,
like I said, like at that point in time, it was somebody else that she was around, and then next thing you know, she's pregnant around the same time that she was with this other guy at the club, and she came home real late that night. So, like,
Oh my gosh.
you know.
That is crazy.
Really? You
That
know,
is
the
crazy.
skin shade isn't about blending your shade with her shade. It's about all the shades that were back there, and you can get a recessive gene and this and that. I mean, my entire family, brown skin, except for this last one. He looked a little Chinese when he was born, because he just did. And he never darkened up. He just never darkened up. He's mine. I know he's mine. I had him. But he never darkened up, and it's just genetics, you know? So we're gonna look cute as she can be, too.
Thank you.
Whew, you can literally feel the guilt in the room now. And honestly, this is why accusations are dangerous. Once trust gets broken, even if the truth comes out later, the emotional damage doesn't magically disappear. She'll probably never forget the moment he questioned her child. But somehow, after all the yelling, accusations, and humiliation, they still say they love each other. So now the question becomes, is love actually enough?
Mr. Penner, turn to your right. Repeat after me. Baby, I am so sorry.
Thank you. That's what that's all
Baby,
I
I'm sorry.
wanted.
I'm sorry.
This is
Sorry
the
from the bottom
problem.
of
This
my
is all
heart.
I
I'm sorry.
wanted.
I'm sorry.
Like that really hurt my feelings that you would think that I'm that type of a person.
I'm sorry. I'm
and
so
I'm not.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
That's all I wanted. Was that. That's all.
It is so hurtful and painful for a man to deny that a woman who got up and moved from Tennessee to Wisconsin to be with him, who's holding down the fort economically, to have one of your friends or a couple of your friends say one thing and you deny the paternity of your child. I mean, that's just huge. All the things she's done on the one hand, and that little itty bitty evidence in that skin color. You know, don't they teach genetics in school anymore about the recessive genes? I learned all about that. Was Mendel's work all in vain? You guys just not pay any attention. But anyway, we've seen all the drama and the negativity. So, but you two still want to get married. So, Ms. Martin, why don't you give me your best 90-second sales job on why this man is the man for you?
I love Romeo because he's caring. He'll give you the shirt off his back, and I love him because he's my child's father. And I all around just love Romeo. I really do love Romeo, and I want to make it work. But just let you know today, if you can't start meeting me halfway, I'm not gonna be able to be here no more, because I need help. And we do have a communication problem, and I'm willing to work on it as long as you're willing to give me the same thing back. That's all I'm asking is effort. That's it.
If I was starving in the desert and you had a deli sandwich and you tried to sell it to me for nothing with that sales pitch, I'd keep walking.
That was hard to watch. You can tell they love each other, but they don't really know how to love each other. There's a difference. One wants emotional security. The other wants understanding and respect. But neither one knows how to communicate without attacking. And this next speech from Judge Lynn might actually be the best advice this couple hears all day.
That was the worst "I love you" I ever heard in my life. Mr. Penner, can you do any better? 90 seconds.
Well,
go.
I love Brittany because, she's been by my side from the beginning, She take care of me when nobody else will, And I just, I love her from the bottom of my heart. We done been through a lot of things. Everybody has ups and downs. It's gonna be some more ups and downs, And when it comes to her, she's just my boo. I love her to death,
You did better, but you didn't have the bar wasn't set very high.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
A, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And B, you're handsome.
Thank you.
Doesn't count for much, though, in a relationship. You two are emotionally immature. You speak to him in I want, I want, I want. He speaks to you in I want, I want, I want. Now, your wants are a little more mature because you want to feel secure. She's screaming, I don't feel safe, and you can't hear her. If you're going to be the man in her life, you've got to make her feel safe. And you don't think that that's important. And if you don't think making your wife feel safe is important, you're not prepared to be a husband. That's what that is. And I understand you having a career and you're aspiring to something, but before you did that, you got a woman to move from one place to another, and you made a baby with her. So you have obligations to her that are current, that do not involve the profession you aspire to join. Okay? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Number two, let me explain something to you about communication and men. You have to make a request, and it's got to be simple, and it's got to be direct, and it's got to be unemotional, and it's got to be, don't wait till you're frustrated, because when you wait till you're frustrated, you get angry, you talk at them a lot, and what they hear is busy speak. And men do not like busy speak. They just don't like it. They don't mind anger, straight anger, dude on dude, but women with the busy speak kills them. They run.
Yeah.
You know, they just break camp and go. So you never get excited. You always stay calm. You say, this is what I need, and this is why I need it, and this is what you ought to do about it. Then you got to come back with rational. You got to come back with, you put in here, like all guys do, and so did you. He's the head of the household. You can't lead if you're not willing to go first. So you got to go first with the maturity. You got to go first with the compromise. You got to go first with satisfying needs that you don't understand. That's your gig. And if you want to be a husband, if you love
This right here is bigger than just this couple. Judge Lynn is basically explaining why so many relationships fail. People think love is enough, but communication, emotional safety, maturity, sacrifice, that's the real foundation. And honestly, a marriage license can't fix unresolved problems. If anything, marriage amplifies them. So after everything we just watched, do you think these two should actually get married? Or are they forcing a relationship that's already broken?
your boo to death. You got to give boo what she needs. Now, I'm going to give you this license, but I don't want you to use it until you've had some counseling, because you two do not know how to communicate with one another. And absent communication, your marriage does not have a chance. Are you going to promise me that?
Yes, ma'am.
If I hook it up, you going to do it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Then take it, don't use it yet. This matter is adjourned.